Okay, so everybody knows the game Fish, at least I think so. But basically, um, there's gonna be an event soon, and it's the Megalodon event. And for those of you who don't know, it's gonna be this. I don't know exactly know what the time is gonna be for everybody, but it's gonna be Sunday 2 a.m. for me, which is rough, but it's fine. You would know exactly what time it is in your time zone if you follow the Discord server. In the Discord server, there's options to be interested in events, and these events would show you exactly when the update is and when it would be available for you to play. I highly suggest joining this Discord server, the official Fish Discord server, because it gives insight on what's going to happen in the future and what updates are to come. It's really useful. And basically, there is two new leaks that hint towards the Megalodon event. There's firstly, the first thing I want to cover is the screenshot. And the screenshot might not be relevant right now because it's just two NPCs standing, but just note on how they look. So there's a girl and then there's a guy. They're holding a tracker and looking at something. Now, I want to point this out because we're going to see them in a sec again. These two NPCs, they might be like something related to a quest, because they wouldn't just be there. This has something to do with the quest. It points to a location or something. If you look to the latest teaser released, I would say 3 hours ago, basically, it gives us more insight on what's to come to the Ancient Isles expansion. We can see from the first angle they show us, the island looks more fulfilled. It looks more lively with new plants like cacti, palm trees, and more bone structures everywhere. And there is nothing much about this first scene. It just shows us how the island's gonna look and what's to come for the island. Something I want to point out is these big wooden structures with how would I say, pulley systems. It's like I would say like a weight, something as a boulder, and then it carries supplies of any kind. So there's a boulder balancing it, then there's bones, rock, and then logs you'll see later on. As you can see in the background of Roblox right now, these are found in most of the islands. I'm pretty sure they're found at Sunstone Village or Sunstone Island, and they're also found at Moosewood Village. And I don't know if they're in any other island, but as you can see, they're here as well. This one has nothing on it. The one at near Merlin's hut also has nothing on it. This might not hint towards anything. It's just the general structure that they like to use, as it's a filler, basically makes the atmosphere look more filled. Moving on to our second leak. So the same video, but the second part of the video. As you can see, there's an NPC holding a ladder and giving a general view of the landscape we're going to see in the new Ancient Isles expansion. And it includes many of those bone type of structures and more of these wooden structures. These wooden structures are a bit bigger than before. They have more support beneath them, and then along with that, they have different things on the like pulley system. There's logs and then there's more rocks, and I don't know if this hints towards anything because it is just a general structure. I don't think you can interact with it or anything, but it might be a part of a quest. There's the NPC. We don't have much info about him. He's just standing there with a ladder. This NPC might give you a quest, or might be a part of a storyline of this new event for the Megalodon event. And you might need this ladder later on, or you might have to give him something to get this ladder. I don't know, because Fish, they might want to change things up. They might want to add a storyline type of quest. Furthermore, it just gives a general view of the island, and as you can see, it's quite lively. There's a lot of nature involved, and I kind of like this because it's unique. It's good. Now, if we go over to the next thing, this is the important part that I was talking about earlier. It's the same two NPCs that was featured in the screenshot, but basically these two NPCs, they're probably definitely part of a quest, and I don't know what this quest might be because it doesn't look like it's suggesting towards the Megalodon. It might be a different quest. I don't know. I have no insight or any intel. I'm just mainly guessing and taking my guts feeling. But yeah, so these two will probably be the main quest you're gonna follow in the game, and they're probably gonna lead you towards the escape. Like I said, these are the two NPCs. You probably have to talk to them. They're gonna give you a quest. You have to do something, and then eventually you'll get to this part. reveals a cave. If we go into this cave, there is 3 main things we can see. There's the totems with pressure plates, and then there's the door. Now, if we look very closely at the bottom of the screen, there's 4 different sigils, and I'm assuming these go according to these different color totems. Purple goes with purple, light blue goes with light blue, and etc. These sigils are probably going to be used to place on these pressure plates for each totem. This is only a theory, but it's logically accurate, I think. These totems are in different colors, and I think this hints towards location, because if we look in a previous leak, the first video they released, there's a teaser of something related with the brine pool and this relic type of thingy in the brine pool, and then there's also the skull and the volcano, or at least think this is the volcano. Now, this doesn't give us much intel of what it could possibly be, but linking the colors with each other, it looks highly likely. So it could be something to do with the location, and the sigils could probably be caught or found around the map. It could be anything, literally anything. But I'm assuming you're gonna have to get these sigils, get them to the totems. It's gonna give you a key, and then after you've done that, this door will open. Now, I have no idea what's beyond this door, because it is underground, it's in a cave. I don't think it's related to the Megalodon event unless it gives you some type of bait or rod, which is very likely. Okay, so I know I've been speaking about sigils. This is a later recording when I was busy editing. I know I've been speaking about sigils, but these sigils could actually be relics as well, because the relic rod would probably increase the chance of catching relics. So I've said this, or I'm gonna say it, and basically I think these sigils or relics is relics with mutations. So for example, orange could be Midas or amber, if that's a thing. I'm reading this in the Discord. There's a thread underneath the leak, and then there's also, for example, the light blue one could be, for example, albino, and then the purple one could be abyssal. The green one could be translucent or nuked. So it's either separate items that you catch in specific locations, or it's relics based on mutations. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say, and I might cause some confusion with this. So yeah, relics or sigils that can be caught in different locations. My conclusion is that you're gonna have to catch these 4 relics type of thingies, and it's gonna be easier with the relic rod, like they suggested in the event section of the Discord. By catching all 4 of these sigils or these relics, you can place them on the totems, and by doing that, it's gonna give you a key, and this key is gonna give you access to the door, and beyond this door is probably gonna be a rod of some sort, is my theory. It's gonna be a rod that makes it easier to catch the Megalodon event. Now, with that, you like maybe use the isonade that's encased in amber or something, and use that as bait. Or it could be you put the isonade on a boat and you catch the Megalodon with a boat, if you know what I mean, because you put the bait on your boat and you try and catch it like that. I don't know, it could be anything. That's my theory though. Somewhere in the middle, I feel like I got a few things wrong, a few things right. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I genuinely want to know what you guys think. I'm kind of lost myself. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do for today. I know I've been lacking in uploads. I've not been uploading as much because I've been busy. Yeah, I'll release this video today, don't worry. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for all the support I've been getting. It's been quite nice. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. You don't have to like, you can comment, because I really appreciate it. I almost read every single comment I see. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. See ya.